The Overwatch official Twitter put out another hint for the new hero, and this time it has a lot of clues as to who this hero is gonna be and what abilities they might have. So let's get right into this. So jumping right into this, when you look at the tweet, you can see that we've got Oladele posting this to her little social media channel, and she's got a list here of all the things she needs to build this new 24th hero. Now the first thing on the list is an OR-15 chassis, and the OR-15s, if you didn't know, are the robots that were put onto Numbani, where they were presumably smashed into the walls by whoever stole the Doomfist. So I guess Ify went in there and kind of took some of the chassis from those robots and might be using it for whatever kind of super protection robot that she intends on building. The next thing on the list is the Branford arm. I don't know what that is. I'm going to assume that Branford is some kind of brand in the game. That's some kind of technology brand. Then you have Fusion Driver. It just honestly sounds kind of like tech mumbo jumbo. But then you've got here Miniature Tobelstein Reactor. And if you've ever heard Zarya use her ultimate, she says she's going for the Tobelstein, and Tobelstein is actually the reactor in Zarya's gun. So when you're charging up and you're getting the bubble going, you're charging up the little bubble in the gun. I think that is the Tobelstein reactor there, and that's really interesting to see that there's some Russian Zarya looking tech going into this new hero. You know, maybe this means that the hero is going to have some Zarya related abilities. Maybe they're going to have some kind of charge system to build up the Tobelstein reactor just like Zarya does with her bubbles. Now next on the list is the paint, and this is what I find really cool. The paint color scheme for this hero is basically the colors of the Numbani map. It's the colors of the payload, it's the colors of a lot of buildings, it's even arguably the colors of Lucio. These paint colors probably going from primary colors to secondary and then like the trim and all this. So it looks like the main color is going to be brown for this hero, and then like a lighter brown, and then a little bit of green and yellow, which like I said is basically the colors of all the African related stuff on Numbani. Then below this we have Axiom vocal processor, which I guess will allow this robot to talk, allow this Omnic to talk, and it's crossed off the list. And if you look on the side, you can see this little, what looks like a little stick of computer RAM, and it says Axiom on it. And since she's already gotten the Axiom vocal processor, it's always possible that this is it right here. So that's that, and people on Reddit were speculating that because she's looking for the Axiom vocal processor, that means that this hero is going to talk, unlike Bastion, who's an Omnic that doesn't talk. So this kind of cements to a lot of people that this is going to be the next hero right here, because this hero needs to talk, they need to be able to communicate, say group up, hello, all that good stuff. So this might be right here some proof that this is the next hero. And then as a funny little touch on the bottom, you've got Lucio's, which of course if you play Lucio and you have his awesome spray, you know that Lucio's are just a funny little cereal brand. And at the very top of the image, in fact, you can see a little box of Lucio's spilled and the little cereal getting everywhere. And now at the very bottom of the page, there's some very interesting stuff here. There is the little red, I want to say it's some kind of futuristic soldering iron, but I don't know for sure, but it has the numbers 519 on it. I don't know why those are significant here, but maybe it has something to do with this hero's release date. Like 5/19 could be May 19th. I honestly think this hero is going to come out really soon. So if this is the hero's release date here at 5/19, that doesn't seem reasonable to me. I would say maybe this is another hero's release date, or this is the release date of an event, or maybe Unity Day. I'm not really sure. It's a little hard to grasp anything from this. But then at the very bottom to the right, you see this interesting kind of like little hollow pad with a design on it, and it almost looks like these little objects that are hidden all around on the Numbani PTR, and it looks like a little piece of the OR-15s, and I don't know how these are relevant, but I have a feeling they're going to be incorporated in the new hero somehow. Now last but definitely not least, there's this little cute doodle that Ify drew at the top of the page, and I'm going to assume this is the hero's head, drawn in a little cartoon style. Now, I love the look of this. It looks like the new hero is going to have forward-facing horns. And this is just me here, but I absolutely love the forward-facing horns. I think they look super cool, and I really love the look of this hero's head here. Even if it is just a very minimalistic, cartoony style drawing of this, I still really appreciate how cool this looks. So in this tweet, there wasn't a lot more to grasp other than from this. What I would say is that this hero is coming out really soon. Blizzard's put out 3 tweets as well as a blog post entirely dedicated to this storyline they're setting up here. So I think it's safe to say that this hero really is coming out within the next week or 2 weeks. And by coming out, I mean they're gonna do the same thing that they always do with these new heroes, and they're going to put the hero on the PTR first of all, and then they're going to test it for probably a week, probably not 2 weeks, just a single week of PTR testing, because they're already very good at balancing and they probably don't need to tweak this hero that much. So the hero is going to go on PTR very soon and then going to be released into season 4 of competitive, and we'll see how the meta gets shaken up. And since we know this is going to be a tank hero, the meta is probably going to be very, very shaken. Anyway, there's not a whole lot of new information that came out today other than this, but I hope you enjoyed this, and if you want to see more Overwatch news like this, please subscribe to my channel. I will be posting Overwatch news and other Overwatch content all the time, every week, multiple times a week. So anyway, that's all I got for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.